Hey everyone, Matt here on this Tuesday afternoon, going live a little earlier because I got to pick Maddox up from daycare today and seeing if we can get a few more of you guys on here. So I posted this question earlier today about what questions you guys had about putting together your perfect workout or your perfect workout plan. So this is going to be just a quick, broad overview, something you can take with you to kind of figure out how to put your workouts together. We'll go over, how many days you should work out, what you should do, rest days, reps, rest, sets, all that stuff. If you don't know what that is, we'll go over that too. I know it can be a lot. It can be overwhelming. But I want to leave you with a simple reference guide that you can use wherever you're looking to level up your workouts. First and most importantly, you need to pick a workout routine that you're going to be able to stay consistent with. So if that only means 2 days a week, we'll talk about 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, all that. I can't answer that for you. You have to answer that. You have to figure out your schedule. You got to figure out how important it is for you to get your workouts in. But you can be successful with as little as 2 workouts a week, all the way up to 4 workouts a week or more, depending on what you're doing. Me, I'm competing for a physique show. I work out 6 days right now, hitting everything twice a week. But do what you can, do what fits your schedule, do what your schedule allows you to do. So the main focus of your workouts, and this is something you want to hit depending on the day that you're working out, you want to think of them in different categories. So let's say you're pushing movements. So pushing can be horizontal, like a chest press, a fly, or vertical. Think shoulder press, lat raises, front raises. So then you have, and your triceps will also go under pushing movement. Then you have pulling movements. So if you're pulling, what does that work? Everything along your posterior chain. So your back, your rear delts, your biceps. Examples of horizontal row or horizontal movements could be rowing, kind of building the thickness of your back. And then you have pull downs, making more of that V taper that it's going to make you look like a thinner waist. You want to get a thinner waist without getting thinner, get a bigger back. Do a lot of pull-ups, a lot of pull-downs. As for your legs, you're going to have knee dominant or like squat work or quad dominant. So you're going to have squats, you're going to have leg presses. And then hip dominant, hip hinge, think deadlift, think kettlebell swings. We talked about this before. Try to get carries in your workout. It's good for grip strength. It's good for working your core. But you can also use it for strength and endurance the longer you walk. Think of rotational work. So wood chops, side slams, and then anti-extension. So those are like your planks. Not everything to build your core has to be a sit-up or a crunch. Holding a plank, doing a plank and a leg raise, doing a plank and a shoulder tap. Hold a plank and pass a plate back and forth. All that's going to do work and do a good job for you. So like I talked about, depending on your schedule, I would focus on working out 2, 3, or 4 days a week. Do what best fits you. Say you can only fit 2 days into your workout. I want you to think about, you have 2 options. An upper body day and a lower body day, or 2 full body days where you hit everything in your body twice. Just make sure you have a little rest in there. If you're going out of town and only have 2 days, like a Monday, Tuesday, an upper lower split will probably do better for you. I always try to do legs first. No one likes to do legs. I like to do legs, but no one likes to do legs. So do that first and knock that out. If you can fit in 3 days a week, you have a few more options. So you can look at doing 3 full body workouts. That could be good for someone new and just getting into the routine of working out. If you're a little bit more advanced or want to focus on a little bit more strength or muscle building, you can do a leg day, a push day, and a pull day. Or you can do a lower body day, an upper body day, and a full body day. Hit everything one last time. 4 times a week. So you could do a lower upper. You can do a push, pull, leg, full. Or if you're a guy and you want to work on the guns, do an accessory day for your 4th day. So you can do a lot of core work, accessory work, other stuff that you don't normally hit during the week. Rep ranges and rest are going to depend on your goal. Just remember, the heavier you get, the more you have to rest. And it's not just to recover your energy levels and get your strength a little bit improved, but it's also to improve your central nervous system, let that there recover. You got to think about it. If you're squatting under 200 pounds, if you're benching under 200 pounds, it's a lot of wear and tear on your body, not just your muscles, but your mind and all that. So you want to reset that. And before every lift, think about where you want to feel it and why you're executing it. That's one thing. People just go through the motions and just lift. They're not thinking about it. They're not feeling the muscle. You know, if you're doing a back workout and you're feeling it in your biceps, you're probably gripping too hard. But there are little tips like that. The more you work out, the more you'll figure those out. Depending on your goal, so let's say you're looking to get maximal strength, so get as strong as you can. You want to focus not on high reps, 1 to 5 reps, but you're going to do a little bit more sets, 4 to 6, and you're going to have lots of rest period, 2 minutes or more, all the way up to 5 minutes, because you want to make sure you're fully recouped so you can do maximal effort every time you lift. I wouldn't do 1 reps too often. I would go as low as 3 most times, 3 to 5. Strength and hypertrophy, so muscle building, 6 to 12 reps, 3 to 5 sets, 1 to 2 minutes rest, which you see a lot of people in the gym doing. And then more endurance work, 12 to 20 reps, 2 to 4 sets, 30 seconds to 90 seconds rest. I like to incorporate all these into my workout. Not really the maximal strength, but I start with my strength and muscle building in the beginning of my workout and work my reps down into endurance. So the longer I work out, the longer the reps get, because it's not as heavy, it's not as taxing on my body, but I can push longer and push further. Always start your workouts with your landmark lifts. So your benches, your pull-ups, your squats, your rows, your deadlifts, do those first. So remember, if you're going to do a push day, bench and shoulder press should be like the first workout, first exercises you do, because those are your main lifts. On a knee dominant day, squats are going to be your main workout, so do those first. On hip dominant days, deadlifts will probably be your main lift, so do those first and then work off that. And you do that for a few reasons. I want to go over that. So one, you want to make sure you do when you have the most in your tank. Everything builds off these lifts and they lay the foundation. If you can do a squat, if you can do a deadlift, if you can do a bench press, if you can do a pull-up or some kind of pulling movement or a row, you're going to be well on your way to success with working out. I want to touch on cardio right fast. Just move. I don't care if you do lifts, so that's low intensity steady state. If you do HIIT, if you do step mill, if you do elliptical, if you do rower, just move. Get moving. Get your heart rate up. Even if you can just walk. If that's all you can fit into your day, just walk. But cardio is good to just burn a few extra calories. And on a note, while we're talking about working out, if you didn't eat how you wanted to, don't treat your workout as the punishment for eating not optimally. Remember, nutrition is how you lose weight. Working out is how you build muscle. So don't treat your workouts as a punishment for when you don't eat how you want. Mark that down. Wayne asked about rest periods or rest days. Do what the name says. Take a rest. These are important. Take them when you need it. If you feel like you need one and you've been working out for a while, you probably need to take one. So take it. Do it and actually rest. Don't do it. Sorry about that. And then, that's a good overview for you guys. There's a lot of information. We can dive more into these a little bit deeper on other videos. But what I wanted to give you guys is a strong foundation. Just like in anything in life, you got to have a strong foundation. And don't switch programs a lot. Like, people are program jumpers. So pick a plan and stick to it for a minimum of 4 weeks, preferably 6 to 8. That's what I do with my private clients. We work in phases. We do 6 to 8 weeks, and then we switch it up. It gives you time to learn the exercises. It gives you guys to get efficient in the exercises, so in the future, we can build off that, but it allows you to do it long enough to where you don't get bored of doing the same thing, and focus on progressive overload. So that's really how you're going to build lean muscle. I don't care if you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're trying to get tone, you need to build lean muscle. The way to build lean muscle is progressive overload. And that means going heavier over course of time. So try to increase the weight when you can, even if it's just 5 pounds. And it's going to help you all along the way. If you have more specific questions, reach out to me. If you're interested in working with me or seeing how I can help you reach your goals with my custom programming, send me a message or send me an email. bodybybradypt@gmail.com. I'll be happy to help you guys. Hopefully you got something out of this. I will do a post of this a little later too, diving into a bit deeper, and then you can screenshot it and take it with you when we're going to work out. I appreciate you guys for checking in. George, Andrew, Joey, Rick, Heather, Steven. Appreciate you guys all checking us out. Like I said, if you have any other questions, send me a message, comment below, and I'll get to those too. Trying to go live a little bit earlier for you guys. Get to your workouts, and see you guys at the gym.